Yeah, I'm a little nervous here. Is Theo
yes,
Von
me too.
just selling out? Like, what's going on here?
He is pop culture now. That's what I put in the. I mean, he is where you would think of pop culture now. He's not a. He's
Interesting because the Rogan Marin episode we're going to do of Why You Laughing, selling out is a big topic when Rogan was on Marin, and it's a big topic again now that Marin is bitter towards all these guys. And these clips made me kind of get why Marin is so angry because it is a little infuriating. Can I hear the Hank Hill one for now? I will say I understand the inherent hypocrisy of me going, can you believe this guy's talking to a cartoon? I get it. But I have no choice. I make
silliness.
I make subtle allusions to the fact. I'm passive aggressive about it every week, and they don't pick up on the hint. So what can I do? They're wearing football helmets, for God's sake. So I get the inherent hypocrisy. But
all right, so here we go with Hank Hill. And I was worried more about like copyright, but we'll see how we do.
Oh, do you think this will get us?
I just know properties like these sometimes are a little, but if it gets cut out, it gets cut out. You know?
All right, let's find out.
And that's the difference between a hex socket and a pass-through socket. Anyway, just let me know when the interview's starting.
Oh, we've been rolling.
Oh, well, then I should probably clarify that point I made earlier about inconsistent torque ratings.
No, I think we're good on that topic,
I will say, I'm not even going to criticize like how boring it. I was never a King of the Hill fan. It never appealed to me. I don't know if this was like the show. You know what I mean? Like maybe I just don't get it. But like, look at Theo's responses. It's like, what are you doing, man? Why did you agree to be part of this?
This could be amazing. You just need better writing. If this started with, and Hank Hill just goes, and that's why I'm a Nazi, and then it just goes back over to Theo, that would be amazing.
Well, this is where Marin fucked up, and I think it's where liberals have fucked up for the last decade with Trump. They're like, yeah, my people have misstepped. They're like, they're evil, they're Nazis, and it's like if you just made jokes about the things that were fun, it would make them look sillier. Like there's plenty of stuff you can make fun of for Trump, and it would inherently make him be less respected. But they made him into this guy that should be like feared, which there's a weird respect that comes with fear. And that's what they gave him. And that's what's happening with like Theo Von, where Marin went on his special and was like, oh man, Theo would promote Hitler. It's like, no, Mark, go this route and say he would do this dumb horse shit. This is much more mockable than the idea of him talking to a world leader.
Yeah, he's turning into the Rock on us. That is the
yeah. Thanks for sitting down with me, Hank.
Oh, thank you too, Theo. This is my first time being on a podcast.
Oh yeah? Do you listen to any podcasts?
Just one, the Propane Resource Council podcast, hosted by Chet Murray.
I'm not familiar with that one.
Oh well, Chet's a real character, I tell you what.
Okay. So you used to sell...
Like, none of it is even... It doesn't even feel...
No flow.
Like Theo's podcast. Yeah, there's no flow to it. Like, I get why... Is it Hulu that King of the Hill is coming back on?
Yes, it is.
I get why Hulu would say, like, we want Theo Von involved in this. I don't get why Theo... Like, how much money could you be making? By the way, I don't think we're going to get to it. It doesn't seem like we have time. But I sent you that list of the comedy festival in Saudi Arabia. Is that real, by the way?
It is.
Someone sent it to me. I think I'm being pranked.
No, I'm putting up the poster now. It's the Riyadh Comedy Festival. It's coming up in September and October.
The guy who sent it to me said Marin had a very good line about it. He goes, from the people who brought you 9/11.
Yes. The people that are going to be appearing on it, it's kind of crazy. So here are these are confirmed. There's some other people that are like rumored, but here's the confirmed. It's Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart, Louis C.K.
How much fucking money does Kevin Hart need? I mean, really?
Chris Tucker. I mean, that guy's like a billionaire. What is he doing there?
Why is Louis doing this?
Bill Burr, liberal Bill Burr.
Hey, for all you think he's a liberal, he's going to a place where I don't think they're too fond of women.
They might behead his wife there. I mean, my God. Fluffy, Jim Jeffers, Jim Carr, Joy Coy, Whitney Cummings. Didn't see
you
that
call
one
him Joy Coy? Is that what you
said? Joy Coy. Why don't you change your name, Joy Coy? That would make it easier for me. Andrew Santino, Hassan Minaj, Bobby Lee.
How much money do these fucking people need? It's crazy.
And that's all Saudi Arabia money, Mike, though. That's different.
That's all I could think of when I saw this Theo Von thing, where it's like, I get that they probably paid you a lot of money for 2 fucking minutes of work. I totally get. But how is like respect worth anything anymore? Like, I'm kind of coming around to Marin's side of the street here based on what all these people are doing.
Yep, meet the old boss, same as the new boss, Mike.
Let's play a little more of it. Just to I don't know how much is left.
Propane.
There's a good minute 30 left.
We'll play a few more seconds.
Propane talk.
Propane and propane accessories.
Is propane considered a upper echelon gas?
Yes.
Like, do you think when Theo looked at that question, I hope there was a mirror around, so he had to see himself when he read. Is it an upper echelon gas? And you can tell, like, people are trying to write this for Theo in a Theo way. Like, ooh, how would Theo ask this question? It's just such dog shit.
Yeah, the problem is the mirror is horizontal and there's a bunch of powder on it, so he can't really see himself. Like, it's just.
I think you get the idea. But so then you look and you're like, well, his real podcast isn't like that. It's a wacky thing. Theo's kind of a silly guy. It was 2 minutes. Who gives a fuck? Let's look at the latest episode of his real podcast when Theo's actually going to his art. Who's his most recent guest, Casey?
Let me see here. We have the Rizzler.
Damn it. So by the way, this is what Anthony Jeselnik wanted. This is what Anthony Jeselnik was like. This is what comedy podcasts should be. They're abusing this poor child who's, undoubtedly going to grow up with some horrible addiction. He's going to have a miserable life unless he is the 1/1,000,000th of 1% that breaks out of this abuse that he's dealing with somehow. Why is Theo contributing to this? Let's hear it.
Dude, I freaking hate it. I'll tell you this straight up, dude. Like, what I hate is when, like, if I'm doing something at home and my mom needs me.
Homework.
He did it. I was in a match of Fortnite. There was top 3. I was the 3rd person left. And then guess what? My mom calls me down, right? She'll go clean the dishes, right?
This is an hour and 10 minutes, by the way.
Hold on, he's got to go clean the dishes, Mike. I'm enthralled. Hold on.
Guess what? Out of nowhere, she distracted me. I got a headshot by a sniper.
No, you bitch!
And did she take any responsibility for it?
No. What? And then I went downstairs and she was cleaning the dishes already.
So she didn't even need your help?
No.
Ugh. Why do they choose to operate like that?
And she was like, oh, I always have to do everything in this house.
Ugh.
So the whole interview is kind of one joke. It's Theo doing that, and it's like, oh, I get the joke. Like, Theo and this child have the same mentality. It's an hour and 10 minutes of that. I'd rather hear the Hank Hill should have been an hour and 10 minutes, and this should be 2 minutes. We got the joke immediately. But then I will admit, this is the charm of Theo Von and why he's successful. The more I listened to it, I was like,
uh-oh.
The son of a bitch is winning me over.
No, no.
All right, it's kind of adorable. This is where I'm like, and this is where I'm sure people like Marin get furious. It is like the dumbing down of society where you're like, all right, let me just turn my brain off for an hour and listen to this horseshit because it's fucking adorable. Listen to the kid.
Dude, I saw Superman yesterday.
You saw the movie?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see it so bad.
You do?
Yeah.
It's 3D.
It is?
Yeah. Have you seen a 3D movie before?
Oh, I have. I've seen like at least 4 or 5 3D movies.
And what'd you think? When you see them, what do you think? Do you think it's worth it? Do you think it's whatever? What'd you think?
I think it's worth it.
Yeah?
I've seen Inside Out 3D. I've seen Avatar. I've seen Lion King.
Ooh. Yeah.
That was 3D. Well, I'm gonna see Superman, so that's gonna be 3D. And then what's the other one?
But I don't know. I can't tell if I mind it or because when it's 3D, really, if you take the glasses off and you look at the screen, it's just like blurry.
Yeah,
you know?
but you can like still see the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. You're right. You're right. Yeah. But I don't know. I don't want to tell you what happens, but it was pretty cool, I guess.
There is a charm to Theo where you're like, it's kind of fun, I guess. But like, we're contributing to fucking child abuse. Like, no one. Is it all for content? Like, is everything cool for fucking views now? Like, is there really just no one ever stops and says, like, maybe I shouldn't go to Saudi Arabia. Maybe I shouldn't make this child more famous and ruin his fucking life eventually. Like, I've heard the We Might Be Drunk guys, Marill and Normand, like actively trying to get the Rizzler on multiple times. And I'm like, thank God they haven't done that. Because it's fucking abuse, and it's also like a shitty podcast. I couldn't imagine listening to this for an hour of Theo being like, hey, you're a kid and I'm childlike. Isn't that crazy? It's like, we got the joke after the first question, you know? But like, there's no one in comedy now says like, hey, maybe there should be some standard. Like, it's making me come around to Jeselnik and Marin's idea of thinking. I think they're going after the wrong people. Because, by the way, you notice who's not on that list is anyone from Austin. The list of the Saudi Arabia does comedy or whatever the fucking festival's called. You don't see Rogan and Tony Hinchcliffe on that list. So, there might be something to that. But, like, I get why Jeselnik and Marin look at the landscape of comedy and are like, what the fuck is happening? Do we say no to anything now? Like, I'm starting to understand that perspective a little more after seeing this horse shit.
Go to blindmike.net for everything Blind Mike. Look at me. I did it. Kragers did it.